Uh, this will be a short live. Um, really, just gonna chit chat a minute. Now that the snow's gone, we can do a little bit of something out here in the Swaps and Stuff garage. So, yeah, man. First time here, hit that subscribe. We are working on a Junkyard 6.0 turbo build. And then we also have underneath here a Junkyard 6.0 natural aspirated build. 87, what's up with you? Porter, what's happening? What's happening? And I'm gonna drop a video, and then on this video, man, I'm everywhere. Why? Because the snow's gone and I'm finally able to get out and move around a little bit. So I'm pretty pumped about that, man. So and if you haven't watched the other video, go ahead and watch the other video about setting up my intake for this particular engine. Shout out to Snake Eater's Performance, or Snake Eater's Performance. Yeah, Snake Eater's Performance, man. We got some injectors for this 1100cc. This should help us make that horsepower we're trying to make. On the lookout for a set of injectors out of a TBSS intake so we can put in her intake and get her motor ready to go. I mean, it's ready to go minus intake and putting it in the car. We got her 6.2 now, 6.0, 6.2 big. What up, 6.2 big? We finally got some decent weather today, man. It got up to like 60, but I was at work. So by the time I got home, it was 50 something, but ain't no big deal. I ain't mad about it. Most of the snow's done melted away, thankfully. But I knew we was gonna pay for it. You know what I mean? We was out here 70 degrees on Christmas Day. So I said, man, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna pay for it, man. And we did. You know, ended up with like 8 days worth of 8 inches of snow or so and ice. And guess what? Winter's not over. So it can happen again. It can happen again. But while it's not happening, we're gonna try to go ahead and get something taken care of. I started pulling the motor mounts out of her car. We got new motor mounts for her car, so I started pulling them motor mounts out. And then, what up, G Body? Was it Joey Bird? Joey Bird, man, y'all gotta excuse me. I don't have my glasses on, and I don't have any contacts in, so I might have to get a little closer to see it. What up, Joey Bird? But yeah, we got started on that. So once the motor mounts are swapped out, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move her car into the carport, Swaps and Stuff garage area, and we're just gonna slam it, just get at it, man, and to the point to where, at least to where we can hit the keys, start it up, and we can hear it run. Yes, man. Appreciate every last one of y'all in here, man. What I plan on doing is, while we're here, I know y'all probably watched the video before of this motor starting, but what I want to do is, while we're here, start it again. Why? Because since the snow's been here, and now that it's not snowing, and I'm able to get out here and not freeze to death, you don't see my breath, right? It's not that cold out here. It's nice. I'm gonna hit the key. I'm gonna cross some wires, basically, and then we're gonna start this engine again. We're gonna see if it'll start. I'm not for sure if it'll start. It may or may not start, because I uncovered it earlier because I wanted to start it, but I said, you know what? Let's go live. You got your mower fired up? Yes, sir. I heard that, Joe Bird. Got that mower fired up. Before you know it, it'll be mower season. I ain't in no hurry for it either. But for the guys, it's your first time here, man, hit that subscribe for me if you don't mind. You know what we do around here. We play with LS engines, budget build type stuff, and have a little fun in the meantime, man. Every day it's a learning. We're learning every day, something new every day. And every day there's something new to learn. But what we have here, like I said, is a 6.0 with Gen 4 rods, LS1 heads, Earson cam, aftermarket push rods, BTR push rods, and then LS7 lifters, studs, head studs, is it LS9 head gaskets? Maybe not LS9 head gaskets. We got multi-layer steel head gaskets, that's for sure. I don't think they're LS9. And we're trying to make 750 to the wheel on that motor right there. If I can get the camera to stop on it. What we got here? It's all good. Get the motor fired up. The C20's been stubborn. Hey, man, 6 points. So that's the plan. Hopefully that we can make that to the wheels. No guarantees. If we make 600, so be it. If we make 500, so be it. If we make 400, I'm going to be a little upset, but so be it. But if y'all interested in hearing it run or hearing me firing it up, hit the thumbs up. Somebody say something, in the chat. What we got here? Yeah, 2006 GTO with LS260 with a BTR red hot cam, 4200 Circle D triple disc, stalling head, working with ARP head studs and built tranny. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You want to put a 12 valve Cummins in the S10. Wow. Do it. Do it. Do it, man. You know what I mean? Do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. The guy, if you go back and look at one of my videos, if I'm not mistaken, he put a 12 valve in was it an S10 or OBS? I know it was a diesel that he put in the OBS. Younger guy. Yeah, on one of my videos, I can't remember which one it is, but he did. And I know nothing about diesel, so I was pretty pumped and pretty excited for him to do it. But might as well, man. I like the fact that, we're going to do something different. I talked to a guy yesterday, and he was talking about an 8.1, the 496. But, the aftermarket for the 496 ain't really there like it is for the LS. And, I mean, to each his own. I'm not telling nobody not to do an 8.1, but the aftermarket for an 8.1 is not there like it is for the LS. I'm 2 subs away from 100 subscribers. Hey, man, you guys in the chat, go over and hit the sub for Dead Ends so he can get 100. You guys go over and hit it. And 4-wheel drive. There we go. Take a believe in Holden Commodore, man. Look, I'm going to show you something. I got, if you call them Holden Commodores, I'm going to flip the camera around. And I got 2. That's my wife's. I've got a white one, 2014, and she's got a black one, 2011. 10-speed manual. That's what I'm talking about. But the thing is, hers runs and mine's don't. It runs. It runs. I can put a battery in it and the remote start works. Everything like it's supposed to work, man. But when the DOD's bad because all you hear is straight up lifters and misfires. Because that's what I got going on with mine. And like I said before, I want to put a cam in it, but I don't want to put something in it to the point to where I have to put a converter in it. You know what I mean? I want to put a cam in it for the sound, not necessarily for the power. I want to put something in it for the sound. But, hopefully by the end of the summer, I'll have that on the road. After driving her cars, I mean, I can't believe that I haven't fixed it already. Because I get in the car, I drive her car, and I feel how much power it has and how much fun it is to drive. It doesn't make sense for me to have one just sitting there. It don't. Holding Commodore all the way. Yes, sir, man. You got them all over there. You got them all over there, and I almost say probably yours are probably unrestricted like ours over here. I mean, granted, they are cop cars, per se. But I'd almost say that yours are probably over there. They got to make more power out the box than the ones over here. Seem like they would. Yeah, man. If there's any mods in here, drop that link for Dead's channel so he can get to 100. So he can get to the 100, man. Appreciate you guys doing that too. Let me get some fuel. I'm gonna put some fuel in my little. Hey, y'all see that little red? See the? Where's that? There we go. You see the red? Fuel tank. That's my fuel tank. That's my little 5-gallon fuel tank. You got 135. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. I've been there. I've been there, man. I've been there. I've been there. And I'm lucky to be where I'm at, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all that comes in and hangs out with me and has hit the sub and has left comments and has shared. That's one thing I can say that I haven't said to the people, man. I appreciate all y'all that share my videos because when I see the analytics, it shows how many shares there is. But I don't see it as in I get an alert to say, yeah, this video's been shared, that video's been shared. I haven't seen the alert. So those who share my videos, man, appreciate y'all. And those who hit the hype, appreciate y'all. What we got here? Joseph. We doing good, Joseph. Loco, what up, Loco? Man, Loco's been a big help along this YouTube journey too, man. There's a whole lot that I don't know, and there was a whole lot I didn't know in the beginning, and he walked me through some things that do this, do that, try this, try that, that type of stuff. Thorough One, what up, what up? There it is. He's the 99. Goldie, what up, Goldie? Goldie, I'm gonna put some fuel in this tank, my little makeshift 5-gallon, gas tank. There's a little bit in there, but I don't feel like that's enough that's gonna make it run. So I'm gonna put a little bit in there and we'll fire this thing up. Oh, did y'all get a bunch of weather up there, Loco? Y'all get a bunch of the snow? Because we got enough. I don't need to see any more for the next 6 years, in my opinion. What we got here? We got our old safety spout. Don't y'all just love them? Don't y'all just love these safety spouts they come up with on gas tanks now? All right, we ain't gonna put a whole bunch in there. Just enough to fire it up for y'all to hear it. If you haven't heard it before, you're using weed sprayer tank as a gas tank. Yes, sir. It's all melted down. Good deal. Got up to 56 degrees. Hey, man, felt like a heat wave, didn't it? Felt like summertime. felt like an old Will Smith song, "Summertime," right? That's what it felt like to me. I come outside during break at work, and I said, "Oh man, 71 degrees, man." You've been doing body work for the last few days. Got me 3 engines and a manual box to look at. I heard that, thorough. D. Brooks. I seen you was live earlier, man. I tried to get in there, but I was at work, so I couldn't. I couldn't get in there, man. D. Brooks, hey, 6'2", 6.2 big. D. Brooks has got a Holden as well. He's got one too. He just did some work to put transmission and a converter in. So get a chance to check him out as well. Let's see what we got here. Salute D. Brooks, been lurking. Hey, been lurking. You have a 1968 Chevy Malibu wagon. That's a nice ride there, man. That's a nice ride. Let's see. Tell them swap 71 degrees in your woods today. Man, hey, we got up to 60 something. That's John. John. Oh, man. What up, man? Hey, my guy John. My guy John has been a big time supporter of the channel, and you guys just don't know. He just don't know, man. Big time supporter, man. John, appreciate you. I appreciate you a whole lot, man. Remember the Cutlass? Remember the Cutlass video I did? The G body platform that works? That's him. That's his car. He said, I just don't know if my Malibu runs. Hey, keep stabbing at it, man. Keep stabbing at it. Give it time. Give it time. For whoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. He's coming soon. Repent or perish. You're right. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. Man, I might have to find my glasses, guys, somewhere, because I can't see the screen. Hold on. I'm not able. They're not exactly where I thought they were. Me and 5 to 10 been going back and forth on us not being able to find stuff that we that we put down. You have 4 project vehicles. Man, if you only knew. You only knew, man. I've got a list of ones that I want running this year. The white box Chevy of my wife's is my main focus right now. And then, hey, how many people we got in here? Goldie, we got in here. I wanna suggest something. Now, I don't know if I should just do a video on this. You know, supercharged GTO, then it'll be 700. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if I should do a video on this or what, man, but a lot of us in the LS community, I don't know how many of y'all live within the Midwest area and would be interested in, but 2026 LS Fest this year, man, let's everybody try to get together and meet and greet. And if you're doing a collab on the video, that type of stuff, why not try that, man? You got that 80. Man, Loco, you got a bunch of cars. Monte Carlos. Indiana here. That's what I'm talking about, man. You been to LS Fest? Yeah, me too. Me too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making a suggestion. A lot of us go back and forth, don't know who we're talking to as far as on the screen. You know, we know who we are, or I am, y'all, you know, as far as seeing, but a lot of us don't see each other as far as just reading comments. And then a lot of us have met each other through other events, you know, Brooks, Loco. Who else we got in here that I've met? 613 Builds. I haven't met him, but I'm going to tell you what, Mr. John is probably one of the first channels that I've watched as far as when it came to doing the LS stuff. And I believe it was, man. I really watched a lot of his videos. And if you're looking for some information and some how-tos, there's a lot of them out there. The ones that are Loco, Cat Loco Garage, and 613 Builds, which I call him Mr. John. And there's a bunch of others in here as well. You know, 87 SS, as a matter of fact, he's got a lot of how-to videos. Yeah, man, get that passport and come on down. Come on down, man. You know, I would like to do that, man. I would like to put, you know, I'm not saying that it's a must, but why not? You know, take the opportunity. Everybody's got the same love for hot rod cars, LS engines, and you got an event, a reason to go somewhere, and just kick it. You know what I mean? And just kick it. Yeah, LS Fest West, man. I'm my plan is to be there this year, and my plan is also to be there and to be there and not be, what do you call it? You'll know. You'll know. 613. Appreciate you, man, with that super chat. Appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you very much. So me and D Brooks had talked about it. Loco, man, I would love to see if you can come down. I think Square Body Chevy said he was coming down. I'm not familiar if any of you guys are familiar with him. He said he was coming down this year. So, as long as work doesn't keep me out of it, I'm wanting to be there. Be there. I'm wanting to be there. So like I said, man, if you got a project, bring it. If you don't, come anyway. You know what I'm saying? Come, hang out, have a good time, walk around. They got so many things that if you've never been, they got so many things you could do. Another thing, if you get there and you think that you're gonna call somebody, ain't happening. You might be able to text them, but they're gonna get the text 20 minutes later. You wish you'd go to LS Fest? Why not? I mean, it's February. It's in September. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself time. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to bring anything. Just go to have a good time and basically do like a meet and greet type thing, man. Because I would like to meet some of the people that subscribe to my channel and watch the videos. I really would. Because you in Tennessee, it's in Bowling Green, Kentucky. What part of Tennessee you in? I've been on my health. My health is down 51 pounds. I'll pop out soon though. 51, man. Salute. Salute. Middle Tennessee, yeah. I mean, what, man, 3 hours, 4 hours at the most? Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. There was an individual, man, from Maryland several years ago, man, from Maryland. And I think for 3 years, me and him linked up, just kicked it. We never knew each other, never knew who we were. It's just for the love of the cars, man, and love of the engine and love of the event. You know what I mean? I didn't see him last year, but I didn't go last year. That's why. But the year before, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Goldie, come on down to the LS Fest, Goldie. I like to meet Goldie. Man, Goldie been rocking with me for a long time, man. Bought Batmobile style car, yeah. Plan on putting a 6-speed manual and a Tahoe together this summer. Do that. Giving life, do that. There's several guys on, I can't remember if they're on YouTube or on Instagram or what, but they've got Suburbans and they're lowered and every last one of them is manual, which is pretty cool, man. Have you ever heard of the Smith Grove, Kentucky? Yes, sir. I know exactly where it's at, man. I know exactly where it's at. It's if you're coming from Louisville, you're in Smith Groves before you get to Bowling Green. With the blue thing looking like swap. The blue thing is looking like it did 4 years ago, Cat Loco. But I have a plan. I'll let the cat out of the bag whenever the plan happens. There was a new Buc-ee's, man. I'm not familiar with it. I've never been in a Buc-ee's at all. Yeah, I know it's bad, Loco. I know. I know. LS Fest when and where? It is in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And most of the time, it's like the September 9th, 10th, 11th, or 11th, 12th, 13th, somewhere on that weekend, however it falls. In September in Bowling Green, Kentucky, man. I mean, and nobody has to commit to saying, yeah, we're going to be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there, man. I'd like to meet some of you guys. You've been there for over a year? Okay. Man, whatever. Whatever. War. If everything goes right, I should be getting the twin turbo motor for the Mercedes this summer to make a Lambo killer. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you saw at the LS Fest. Oh, it's a bad time for me at the end of the fiscal year. Okay. Hey, man, it's no big deal. No big deal. I'm gonna tell you this much: war ain't got no soft hands. We'll put it that way. Ain't got no soft hands. Chevys and Mercedes in my driveway. Okay, well, I'm gonna stay safe for everyone. Swaps you love after them holding Commodore. I'm gonna do that 6.2, Dick. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming over, man. Shout out to Dick, man. Y'all guys, my man's all the way in Australia, man, hollering at me. All the way in Australia. In-N-Out Burger's really bad. I've ate over a couple times, man. Not In-N-Out Burger, but different restaurants over there. I try to be 99. All the way in Australia, dropped in and chill out with little old swaps and stuff. Garage! All the way in Australia, man. Appreciate you, Vic. I really do, man. Not food-wise, like pack-wise. Okay. What brought you here today? Man, it's a beautiful day. The weather turned out to be nice. It's not as cold as it has been in the past 8 days. Snow's melted away somewhat. Why not? What brought you here? Oh, is it? It's worse than Buc-ee's. I've never been in Buc-ee's. What made me start want to live stream? Why not, man? I want to chit chat with the people. Chit chat with the subscribers and the people that are interested in what it is that I call myself doing. You know what I mean? Tough time right now, man. We all go through them. You know those saying where they say either you enter in the woods or you're in the middle of the woods or you may be coming out of the woods or the storm. You're entering the storm, you're halfway through the storm, or you be coming out of a storm. Look at the turbo. Yeah, man, it's a turbo. Turbo S475, man. Same here in Canada right now, finally slowly improving. Hibernation almost over. Man, if I could hibernate, I would. If you could drive your 25-year-old self one piece of advice, what would it be? 25-year-old self. A 25-year-old self, what would it be? Don't be in no hurry. Don't be in no hurry. I would say that. There's more, but I would say, because at 25, man, you want to go. Well, at least I did. I want to go. Yeah, did I? Yeah, man. I mean, there's a whole lot that in a hurry you miss. Classic. What up, Classic? Classic, I still can't comment on your shorts, man. Gotta slow down. Yeah. I mean, don't be in no hurry. It's a whole big world out there as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot going on than what you may think's going on right inside your circle. You know what I'm saying? Or in your town. There's a whole big world out there. I don't know your situation, but there's a big world, and tomorrow's another day. So you can't change what happened today. You can't change what happened yesterday. Tomorrow's another day. So you can possibly change tomorrow, man. Joe, classic car. Yeah. So, yeah, it is a 6.0. It is a turbo. No. Today, classic. It melted away today, man. And we got up to like 60 something degrees. And a lot of it's melted, not all of it, but a big portion of it is. I actually started the orange box Chevy today. And I'm wanting to start this up for you guys. I might get a little closer for y'all. How's that sound? Let me get a little closer to it. There we go. We'll start that 6.0 up for you guys. And God bless you, deserves smile every day. I've known you for a couple of minutes, and I'm pretty proud of you. I appreciate it, 99. Appreciate it. Now you smile. You know what I'm saying? You smile. No matter how tough it gets, man, smile. And I know it can be hard sometimes. Really. I've been there. And not saying I won't go through, something that may make you not want to smile again. But yeah, push through and keep smiling as much as you can. What we got here? Some more you going into using the ices on. But see, I think I'm done with that idea. I really do. You in Ontario, north of the Great Lakes, north of New York and Detroit. You up there, way up there where it gets nice and cold, guys. He's up there where it gets nice and cold. You watch a couple of his videos, you see he puts his cars and his vehicles up for the winter and then breaks out the four-wheel drive, snowmobiles, and those kind of things. Yeah. No, I'm thinking about not even going that route. I can go deeper into it, but it's unnecessary. But I think I'm gonna do Holly on this one, and then stay with the factory HP tuners on that one. And speaking of HP tuners, I'm saying it on my video earlier too, man. I don't know how many of y'all have the MVPI-1, which was the very first one they come out with. They are phasing it out at the end of this month. They are no longer going to allow you to buy credits. If you are a MVPI-1 holder, like I am, after February 28th, you will not be able to buy no more credits to be able to tune cars. So, put you in a spot. They do give you an offer of trading in your old one. You pay for the new one, and they put all your information and all your tunes and all your everything on the new one, and they send it back to you, and they will not send you back the old one. Don't like that idea. So I'm not sure which way I'm gonna go yet. I know that February 28th will be here before you know it. You still have the 2? Yeah, man. Well, when I went and took the class, dude said it was coming. He said it was coming. He said, if you got the MVP-I-1, he said they will phase it out. Watch and see. And the guy that told us that, I don't even think he works for him no more. Yeah. But I'm so it kind of sucks. You know what I mean? So what do? You go buy a bunch of credits now so you can use them for later? Or do you just say the heck with it, send yours in, let them do it, send it over, and then go back to what you were doing? Because this is my second MVPI-1. Somehow I sent it back. They fixed information back on it and then send it back to me. And then not long after that, they came out with the 2. So that's how I ended up with the 2. I mean, with the 1, and I really don't want the 4. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's got a 3 or a 2, I'd much rather have that. I just feel like the newer one you get, the less and less things you're allowed to do. As far as tuning and doing away with certain things. Is there any solid cab overs over there around you for sale swap? 1930s. Solid, probably not. That's probably one of my builds that I want. A COE. I want a COE wedge bed. I want to build me a COE wedge bed. Buchanan Street Performance plan as MVP. I want plan. Yeah. You're right. Exactly. Hey, okay, what do you have, Buchanan? I'm not 100% sure classic, but I think there is one. Well, a guy told me about one 4 or 5 years ago because we sat down and we talk about cars, and I told him what I wanted to do, but it's not nothing that I can do yesterday. But I do got a friend of mine, probably the way the crow flies, probably 2 miles from me, that has a Dodge 40s, but he ain't coming off from it. You got the 2? Okay. You're trying to figure out what vehicle to put the LS in, put it in. They fit in almost anything. Uh-oh, what's this? Appreciate that, mods. Whatever, Gomez. Let's see. Appreciate that, Loco. Well, there they are, y'all. They coming in. What up, Windsor? What up, man? What up? Yeah, I seen you had a date. I seen you had a date, a retirement date, man. Congratulations to you. I see you got a retirement date. Anyway, now we got some people in here. Y'all wanna hear the thing fire up? Loco, keep doing them. Snipe! He's sniping them, boy. He's sniping them. He's sniping them. I tell you what, guys. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe. You want to come in here? Just hit the subscribe, man. There's, I want to spam the chat with some nonsense. Yeah, I seen that. Somebody posted something, and I thought that I seen you had posted on saying something. Yeah, man. I mean, hit the subscribe, man, and you can come watch the videos all you want. But I don't guess you got anything else better to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and spam the chat and let's be a troll. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Congratulations to you too. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think this thing's gonna hit? Do y'all think it's gonna fire up? Let me see if I can position this down a little more. I'm not gonna give it no gas. I'm just gonna hit the key. I'm gonna make sure that my fuel pump is hooked up and coming on, and then I'll hit the two wires and cross it over and make sure it works. What do you guys think? Now, to verify, to let you guys know that I have not started this, I am on the header, I'm on the turbo, I'm on the other manifold. This motor is ice cold. With enough, either it will. All right, Buchanan. Either it will. What are you working on over there? Going to be working on the OBS a lot. Yeah, man. You get enough time now. You got enough time, man, to be able to do something. Buchanan, what do you got going on over there? What are you working on? The Cutlass? If I'm thinking you the right person. I could be wrong. MC. What up, MC? MC over at Crocodile Dundee, and y'all. And if you the right Buchanan, are you interested in an S475 Buchanan? Just like this. If you're the right Buchanan. Or if anybody here is interested in the S475. Borg Warner S475. T6 flange. Either make some more videos on the Cutlass and the Caddy plus a new Suburban. Bingo! Yeah, you are the right person. And possibly. Yeah, man, I got another one. And I wish it was an S480, but it's not. So I'm not running twin turbo S475s on the 6.0 because it would be laggy as all get out. And I'm not interested in doing it. So I'll probably just let it go. MC said, where you been at, Loco? El Camino is for sale. Yeah. There's a guy I know that's got one, man. But it's on the 4-wheel drive chassis. I don't know if that's something you want. Anyway, appreciate that super chat, Mr. John. Let's hook up these wires, hook up his fuel pump, ground the pump. Make sure nothing else is laying on the manifold, because it probably is. Touch the key. This is my key source. This is the eBay. This is the eBay Amazon harness. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't. Hey, Loco, hold on before we started. Loco, remember, Loco, do you remember? Do you remember LS starting his motor on live? I ain't got no neighbors. You remember LS starting his motor on live, man? You remember that years ago? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't need that. My extinguisher's in the house. Got to get me out of the stock stuff. I guess. As in what? Stock intake or stock rods and stock bottom end type stuff? What are you talking about? Go with the stroker type stuff? I mean, other than having aftermarket rods and pistons, I mean, and the heads, that's it. Oh, the aftermarket ECUs. Man, I got Holly right there. I got Holly. I've got Holly. I use this to start the engines up. No, I got Holly. I got Holly on that one, which will be on this one. This is a factory ECM just because I want to start it. I've got Aces on that orange box Chevy, Aces Jackpot on the orange box Chevy. That's Terminator X Max. Yeah, that's Terminator X Max. And then on my Cutlass, my 71 Cutlass, I have Terminator X. Oh, let's hear it. Okay, PDX. Is it PDX? Yeah, PDX. I just want to give a tidbit about hoping we didn't have the same outcome of another. Let's see. What's it gonna do? I don't have the little fancy dancy switch on this one, y'all. All right. Let's see. Maybe it hit, maybe it won't. Say my fuel. No, I got plenty of fuel. I don't know what that was about, y'all. Funny Jim. Neighbors call the cops yet? I ain't got no neighbors. I ain't got no neighbors. I can do this at 3 a.m. Can't hear you. Oh, what I was saying was that this was a 6.0 with a broken rod. I put another rod in it. I checked the ring gap, and I felt like the ring gap was nice enough to do what we're trying to do, so we're going to roll with it. That's what I was saying. And I hadn't started it since the last video. You go back and watch the video when I first started this. I got a whole video of it when we started in the snow or in the ice. It was during a snowstorm. I decided, man, let's start this engine. You can do it at 3 a.m. too. Hey, I appreciate the beat PDX. Grid. All right, Grid. You can do it too. All right. Well, that's all right. That's all right. It sounds all right, Classic, man. I'm hoping this is what I'm afraid of. Like I said, we had a broken rod. With it being like open header per se, I can't hear if there's any lifter chatter. I shouldn't have any because I got 50 something PSI oil pressure. And most of the time I don't let it run long enough to see if the pressure is going to come down once it reaches operating temperature. So got you a mean 06 Vortex Max. Yeah, man. You gotta get out here. You got a boss. I got a good one. What you got? What you got over Buchanan? What you got over? What you got? Hey, y'all get a chance to go over to TikTok, and I can't remember what it is on TikTok, man. But he's got a Fleetwood Cadillac Turbo 6.0 4L80E that he took on. Man, what did you take it on? The Holly thing. What was it called? He can tell you in the chat, man. You got to get out and get to work, huh? What do you say? Got to get out of here. Boss, gotta have a good one. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. Yeah, he's got a put a old supercharger on yours, man. I want to. Not on this one, but I do want a supercharged build. I do want to do a supercharged build. Power Tour. That's it. 5'3". Yeah, and I'm out. Yeah, that's it. So y'all check him out, man. He's on TikTok, man. Power Tour in the Cadillac Fleetwood, I think. The newer style Cadillac, the B-body style Cadillac, turboed out. And the slick little ride. Look, got some RC components, I think. It looked like race ready. You know, and you see the wheels and you hear it, you're like, what is that? That's like a race car. But then you see it, it's like, man, that's a luxury car. It's different. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of people doing it. You know, you see the bubbles, Caprices, not very many Roadmasters, Impalas, 95, 96, 91 Impalas, 90, 4, 93. But you don't see a lot of Cadillacs. You don't see a lot of Cadillacs with doing that. So, yeah, I like the fact that it's different with the B-body platform. Yes, sir. So, like I said, I wasn't going to do a real long live, but I couldn't. I mean, it's warm today. I said, man, I want to fire this thing up. I want to hear it. So now we have to get that in the truck. And then out here on the little strip, I don't want to call it what I want to call it, out here on the strip and do some things. We'll let Shorty drive it a couple times. I don't know if she's ever drove any turbo stuff, man. So I would have to ride with her and give her an idea, you know, what to do type thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pumped. But does it have all the right parts that you would want for a turbo build? No, it don't. I'm gonna be honest, it don't. Could I went another route and done something different? Yes, probably could. Why didn't I? Because this is what I got. That's why. That's the only reason why. If I had something different, I probably would have went a different route. But I don't have nothing different. So that's why we went with what we have. Let's see. Oh, my chat didn't stop, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. All right. But like I said, man, I was just tossing that LS Fest idea around. Um, I'll make a post. Might even make a whole video about it, man. And not trying to hold nobody to committing about going, but I would like to meet some people. You know what I mean? The subscribers as well as other YouTubers. You know what I mean? It's runner gonna be good whenever you put it in. Right. I hope. I hope. My plan now, loco, my plan. Put it all together, make that power. Hopefully somebody wants it more than I do. And then the blue thing. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody wants it more than I do. Then the blue thing. That's the plan. And no more projects. I mean, I got one more that I want to build. I don't feel like it's going to take a whole lot, but it's way out of my realm. It's something I've never done before. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes, man. I can't, you know what I mean? But the plus side about it, it doesn't have to be perfect for what I'm trying to do. Gotta take time and enjoy what you have. Yeah, man. I sit and think about it all the time. I'm like, man, I got this card I've always wanted ever since I was a kid. I have it, and I'm not enjoying it. One day, Lord willing, I will. I will. Any questions, man? Any questions for anybody? And if it's your first time in here, hit that subscribe for me if you don't mind. Got a couple links. Hit the link for the Evo Energy for your fuel system, fuel lines, and AN fittings, or you can hit the link for the Snake Eater Performance for your injectors and others boost related items. Yeah, man. So got it fired up. Y'all heard it run. I got a video. We'll talk about it on the video. I'll drop the video and then y'all just comment there and let me know what y'all think, man. I'm just excited to hear it run. I'm excited to hear it run. And to have good oil pressure. You know what I mean? To have good oil pressure. That's always a plus. Put a motor together and then oil pressure don't act right, then we got something. And still yet, I'm not out of the woods, man. I haven't run any coolant through it to know, hopefully we don't have any issues with any heads or head gaskets of that nature. So we're still not totally out of the woods. Now, the run stand, the plan was to put a radiator on it, which the radiator is behind the camera on the ground there with a water pump and to run coolant through everything with a fan and let it run enough to get up to a temp to see how it does. But I've yet to get there. So that was the plan for the run stand, which is this right here. You gotta hit the switch, hit the button, start the engine. DIY run stand. Oh, y'all couldn't see it. I'm sorry. Or maybe you could. DIY engine run stand, which works well. It's on casters. I can move it around. I can move it on gravel, which is a plus. So hopefully in the next coming weeks, we will have a motor sitting down in the box Chevy. We will have a transmission in the box Chevy. We will have wires running in the box Chevy. And hopefully we'll have a key turning over in the box Chevy. I did coat the tank. Remember we did a sump in the tank. And I went ahead and bought some pour-in coating just in case of a leak from the MIG welding, which they say is not what you want to do when you want to put a sump in a metal tank. They say you kind of want to TIG it. So I did put some coating inside the tank just in case we have any issues, drips, leaks, or whatever. And letting that go. I'm gonna let that set overnight. I think I said 24 hours. Let it dry for 24 hours. Then I'm gonna install the tank, put the tank back in, along with the sending unit, same one I did the video on. You want to hear the Truck Plus with exhaust? That's what's in her motor with exhaust. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That is a Truck Plus in that engine. I know you keep up with the videos, and I appreciate you for doing so. But that is a Truck Plus cam in that one. This is an Earson. Truck Plus Earson turbo cam. If you look at the numbers don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It said it's for an overbore engine. Well, we don't have an overbore engine, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run it on this one. You know, the cam was set up for probably something like a 408 stroker or more. So that's not what we have. We put it in here to see what she does. And I wasn't expecting it to hit right off. You know what I mean? But if you notice, once it warmed up somewhat, it stalled out on us. So there's no telling what caused that. Something in the tune, more than likely. More than likely, something in the tune. Any other questions? Any other questions? Speaking of, John, I'm supposed to take a look-see at a truck for you. Any other questions? Turbo with hopefully 750, and whatever we make is what we make over there. You know what I mean? You need to sing through there and get some reptiles. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Most I've ever seen in this area is frogs. I haven't seen any snakes. But I've seen frogs. I've seen a couple turtles. But I see frogs everywhere. Everywhere. And that's not now, but I'm talking during the summer. I see frogs. Let's see. And like I said, if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe for me. I got a goal for this year. There's hopefully I'll hit it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to get the 6K subs. I'm hoping to get the 6,000 subs, and I'm hoping to get up to 1 million views. Man, that's my goal for this year. That's my goal. Outside, yes sir. Outside, man. It warmed up, so I'm able to come out and do something, Perch. Yeah, they are out there. They out there, Perch. Yeah, man. We mess with the box Chevy. That's about it. Start streaming on Twitch. I don't even have Twitch. You'll grow. Okay. I'll look into that. I'll look into that. My niece does. My niece that I had in the video, she lives on Twitch. She lives on it. Loco, can you stream on both platforms at the same time? Multi-stream. Okay. But you have to have maybe a laptop type stuff. What up, Stag? What up, Lefty? Stag Lefty? Just got inside from working on Ice Holler. Yeah. What up, badass? We just fired up the old Junkyard. Hopefully, I won't come apart engine. Nah, you probably do it from the phone too. Okay. I'm going to look into that, man. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into it. You know, I know a lot of people they do dual stream on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. I know that. Okay. Appreciate it. Lefty in the house. Lefty in the house. MC in the house. Man, it feels good to hear it run. It's still warm right now. Manifold's still warm. You still got a little heat in it. What up, 512? What up, what up, what's up, y'all guys? What up, man? Man, what just peddling, man, it's raining now, but it still ain't super cold like it has been. So I figured I'd come out here, and I've been itching to hear the motor. One of these motors run again, just because, you know. There's a couple options I think I'm gonna go with on this one as far as my fuel system. I'm gonna try something that I've never done before, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll do a whole video on it, to be honest. And then on this one, which is the other, my wife's motor, we're just gonna do the, you know, same old thing. 604L60. Should I upgrade to the 80E? What are you using it for? What are you using it for? I mean, if you're just a daily driver, you're not pulling with it, you're not out there hammering on it, you're not, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be too concerned about it. But if you're pulling with it and you're pulling and you're hammering on it from time to time, just depends on how you drive it, to be honest. I mean, my truck, my daily's it don't have an 80E in it, and I drive it every day. Do I pull with it? From time to time. And it's a 6.0. Listening and driving in the rain. Yeah, man, we got that rain here too, Lefty. $80E. I like an 80E though. I do. But an 80E is a very heavy transmission. Very heavy. The converter alone, full of fluid, is heavy. Mark. What up, Mark? 512. I mean, it's totally up to you, man. Depends on what you use it for. You know, most of your 2500 and your 3500 series trucks, they either come with the 80E or the Allison, you know. So they were made to work. You know what I mean? If you were going to use it as a work truck and pull with it, why not? Main thing though, if you're not going to do it, get you a nice size trans cooler. Get you a nice size transmission cooler. And I would reroute it. I would not run it through my radiator. That's just me. I would not run it through my radiator. I would run it separate. I would run it out of the transmission, into the cooler, out of the cooler, back into the transmission. I wouldn't run it through the radiator. That's just me. I know they do it from factory, but like I said, that's just me. I prefer to run the transmission coolers as a standalone unit, and if I know that I'm gonna be pulling or hammering on it or whatever, put an external fan on it as well, because heat. You don't want heat in the transmission. I know you gotta have some, but you don't want, you know, really, really hot heat in your transmission. So that's just my take. That's just my take. Most of what I put together, they get a standalone cooler. Not everything, but most of it. Let's see. They say, how does he know so much about cars to that detail? This engineer or mechanical? It's mechanic. Man, it's, we just piddling over here, man. I call it a mechanical channel. That's an option too. You know, MC said the 6-speed, the 6L80. Again, there's a lot more involved to putting the 6L80 in as far as tuning it and how to get it to communicate to the ECM. Because if you're running a Gen 3 and you want to put a 6L80 in it, I don't know of anybody that's done that. But if you're running a Gen 4 and you want to put a 6L80 in it, you're going to have it tuned, and everything's going to have to be able to communicate just right for it to work. Remember earlier in... Oh, okay. I'm here, man. I'm here. You done any more with your old school? Jeff? You done any more with your classic? Mike Jones. Who? Isn't that what he said? Who? Negative. Okay. I know you're gonna get it one day. I know you're gonna get it. You don't put enough in, you know what I'm saying, homework and parts. You'll get it. Plus, I like the direction you was going with it too. It's different than what everybody else does. Oh, already? Perks already? Appreciate that moderator that took care of that. Already, Perks? G-Body Madness. What up, G-Body? What up with you? Over here pilling, man. Cooper, what's happening, Coop? Appreciate you dropping in, Coop. If it's your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe for me. Just as well as 5-1. What was this? 5-1. Where we at here? Where'd you go? Mark. Well, it's Mark. Like I said, if you're first time here, hit that subscribe for me. Yes, on the ground, going to the shop tomorrow. What do you think's wrong with it? Drop the lifter? I'm just guessing. Sound like you dropped the lifter. So, okay. What are you gonna do different? Are you gonna change anything, or are you just gonna, let's say if it's a lifter, you're gonna change all the lifters and go back together with it, or are you gonna change it up and do something else? Yeah, it's raining, Coop. It's raining pretty hard, but I would take this over the snow we just had, so I'm good with that. I'm okay. Well, there comes a time when you just aggravated with too much rain as well. You know, sometimes we just ain't satisfied. All right, Puffs. Wally. You love the snow? I'm all right with it not. Now, it's the $1 million question. Okay. Well, hey, you getting it, dog. You getting it. That's for sure. You ain't playing, man. Big motivation, man. Y'all over check Perch out. But the problem is you may not see the video for another 2-3 weeks. But y'all go check Perch out. But since we got, how many people we got in here? 13 people. Comment. We say you got a race built TH400 with reverse manual valve body and a brake. What you gonna do with it, badass? What you gonna do with it? Did you my cup was right there.
What?
My cup was right there. Yeah. What you gonna do with it, badass? It's for the Fox. Yes, sir. Man, that's what I had in my car. TH400, reverse valve body, uh, with a trans brake and a 3500 stall, I think it was. It was Hughes. I still got it actually. It's a Hughes built. I think it's Hughes built. I think it's Hughes built. I think it's something like that, man. I know it cost me a pretty penny. That's all I know. And when I sold my Mustang, I said the transmission don't go with it. I'm sorry. So chances are, I might put that transmission behind this 6.0. I'm thinking about it. You know what I mean? It just the only thing that I don't really want to do it for, the simple fact is I won't have overdrive. That's the only thing keeping me from doing it. You know, I've already got a converter. It's got it's got everything I need for what I want to do, right? But if I do the 4L80, I'm gonna have to get a converter. I don't have a converter. And then if I do the 4L80, I'm probably gonna have to take it to my man and have him go through it and put that the Jake shift kit in it. And I would love to put a manual valve body in it. So, you know what I'm saying? We're looking at a lot more money. PTC converter and a BTE built trans. That's right. I had a local guy build my converter. Dang on, man. I found him on Facebook. He does a lot of converters for race cars. He used to build them for a certain, I don't know, it was a 3-letter company that he used to do converters for. I can't remember who. I can't tell you if it was PTC or FIC or who. You know what I mean? I can't say for sure, but I know he used to build them for this company. And that's who built my converter. I took him a converter thinking, hey, can you do something with this? And he says, no. He said, I can't do nothing with that. He said, but I will build you one. You tell me what you got. So, and it was built for my car. So am I going to get the same thing out of it that it was built for on my car? Probably not, but I'm going to try it. You know what I mean? I mean, it was built for a 6.0 Little John Stage 2, same turbo, different weight, different gear, different rear gear. You know, it was spec for all that. But if I throw it in the truck, I don't know. What's it going to do? But I would love to go ahead and do the 4L80E with a Circle D converter, with the Jake's shift kit and the manual valve body and all that. I would love to do that. Man, I would. But I got to play the lottery if I'm going to do something like that. That's exactly what I'd have to do. All right, y'all. I was talking to my wife. No, that's not true. Badass, that's not true. Yeah, Perch, I had it on mute, man. I was talking to the shorty. She telling me I need to get on the ball and get her car going. 'Cause you over there knocking them out the park. Boom! So it looks like I'm going to have to, I'm going to make something shake. I have to, man. I have to. So like I said, with her, like Badass was talking about the 4L80s, that's what I plan on putting in her car with just a regular converter. You know what I mean? And nothing, I'm not looking to, not a regular, I'm sorry. It's a higher stall converter, but there's nothing done to the transmission. No shift kit, no nothing like that. It's actually the same one that was in my green truck. You know, it done well, shifted well. I didn't have no issues with it, so I feel like we'll be fine with it in her Caprice.
In her Caprice.
So I feel like that will be fine.
You be rolling.
Yeah, she's over here talking about preaching me rolling. You can be rolling. You be rolling. We're fired up, and it's been a long time coming, man. Long time coming. So Perch over knocking it. Man, I gotta get on the ball, Perch. I gotta get on the ball, Perch. I gotta get on the ball, man. It looks like I gotta get on the ball. I might just slide him right here where we standing so I can get the moving and grooving right here just because. Otherwise, out there, it's so wet that I'm liable to get stuck trying to get the car back there. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and make something shake right here. Once I get the gas tank in, I put the gas tank in. I'm gonna bring it around here. The motor's already sitting here. Bring the engine hoist in from here. Bolt the transmission up to it. Slide it in. And then put our Evo Energy fuel system on it. You still buying parts, not cheap game to go for. No, it's not. No, it ain't. You're right. You know, hey, speaking of, I seen that video. I seen all them parts. 4-digit build. I seen it. I ain't forgot. I seen that. So that's a 4-digit build. 4-digit and some build. Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember. I don't necessarily want to go fast. I just want to have some fun. Some. Some. I seen it. I remember that. It looked like Christmas. All them beautiful, nice parts. I remember that. I just want to have fun, man. Not necessarily go fast. I mean, anything over 400 horsepower, in my opinion, is too much anyway. They say classic. As soon as you start getting some good weather out there, start getting a couple of truckloads of gravel and start laying it down. Yeah, but the problem is my yard. And granted, yeah, that'd be nice. That means I don't have to cut it. But I kind of want some grass. I'll figure it out, man. But yeah, it holds water bad, man. It's just this area. Just this area holds water real bad. But I agree. I'm gonna have to get some gravel in front of my little makeshift garage anyway, because I went back there earlier, now that the snow's melt, opened the door and went in there, and just from standing in front of the door, I was sinking. You know what I mean? So I might have to get some gravel there. And in order for me, it had to be on a dry day to even get it there. You know, anything that goes back there the way it is now will get stuck. I mean, Austin Brothers Racing had to come out here and pull me out of my own backyard. I'll put it to you like that. Got stuck. 4-wheel drive dually. Got stuck. And he come out and pulled me out. So that's how bad it gets. Let's see. Oh, man. We're going to a quarter-mile number. It's going to go lower. Okay. Yeah. Quarter-mile number, man. Everything around here is 1/8 mile. I mean, we do got a quarter-mile track, which is Beach Bend, which is Bowling Green, the one they have LS Fest at. That's the only one that I think's in this area. The one that's probably about not too far from my house. It's long enough to be a quarter mile, but I don't know if it'd be long enough to have a shutdown if it was a quarter mile. You know what I mean? It is long enough for a quarter mile. Very nice track. Very nice. And a lot of fast cars have been down that track. And I'm talking a lot of fast. Bodie from California came in. Oh, shoot. Billy the Kid. Beater Bomb. I mean, if you watch those guys, Uh, who else? Several. I'm trying to think of some more, but they all been down that track, man. He hosts events and big names come out, man. Big names come out and run. 8th mile, yeah. 8th mile, mid fives. Hey, that's respectable, man. I always want to run 590. Well, I said 599, and I ended up doing it. And I was like, well, maybe 570s, 560s, 580s, 580s. You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a whole lot more that you got to do to run a 580. And then I was on 2 wheels with the 599, not in a car. Was it 599? I think it was 599. And I was about 100 pounds lighter. So, but in the car, I would like to do 599. And but better, yeah, I'm honestly badass. I'm chasing a horsepower number for myself, a personal goal, and then that's it. You know what I mean? I'm not really chasing a number. I'm chasing the horsepower number to the wheels, and then that's it. That's all. Go out, have some fun with it, drive it, do some rolling burnouts, and that's about it, man. That's about it. I don't have any other set goals. You know, I watched Blazer Builds. You ever watch Blazer Builds? I watch a lot of his channel too. He used to be a different name, and he's made some fast stuff. I like watching his stuff as well. Of course, everybody know about Sloppy Mechanics. Schneidertron 3000. I watch a lot of his stuff. But actually, I like, watching. They got a step side OBS, and I kind of want a step side OBS myself. I want to change the bed and put a step side on my truck. You know what I mean? And I don't know what for. I mean, I'm not gonna be hauling anything with the truck, so why would it hurt? But I want to do all this on a decent sized wheel. Show your turbo. I'm gonna fire it back up again. I'm gonna start it up again. If it'll start. And if you don't mind, Papa, go ahead and hit that subscribe for me. If it'll start. Hey, badass, this might be the 750, this might be the 600, this might be the 500, this might be the 400 horsepower engine that I've been wanting. I want more than 400. I want more than 500. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. And not only do I want to make that power, I want to make the power and I want it to live. You know what I mean? I don't want to just make the power and then boom, scatter it. No, I don't want that. I want to make the power and I want it to live. Let's see what she'll do. One more time. And then I'm going to get off here, you guys. Because I got to work in the morning. Hook up my key. Key is hooked up. Touch my starter. junkyard build, man. Done it all right here. Right here. Every last bit of it right here. This is not machine shop approved build. But it's running. You know what I'm saying? It's running. And like I said, hopefully I can make that power and it lasts. I got good oil pressure, so that's always a good sign. You know what I mean? To see good oil pressure. Appreciate that, Pop. What's your name there? Papa Verse. I don't know. I ain't got my glasses and I can't find them. But I've got a probably a 4-inch intercooler that I would love to run, but I don't think I have that room for it in the truck. So I'm gonna have to run probably just a little 3-inch small one, something that, the kit. I have a kit straight from eBay, honestly. I'm probably gonna have to run that as a intercooler. But the video that I just dropped was talking about air to water. I would love to run air to water, but after doing so much, it's no longer something to me. I feel like it's something you can drive as, I ain't gonna say it daily. It just depends on where you're gonna drive and how long you're gonna drive it. I want something where I can get on here, get in, and I can drive it for the next 3 hours and not have issues. You know what I mean? Set it, cruise, roll. That's it. That's what But I know that putting a TH400 in it, not saying it can't do it. It's just going to make a lot more stops for the at the gas station. That's the only thing, man. I'd much rather do the 80E so I can make those trips so it won't be a trailer queen. But I feel like to make the power that I want to make and not have to, I'm thinking I can always just put the 400 in it and then do and build and all that as far as the transmission goes, 4L80E goes, and throw it in it afterwards. I can do that. You know what I mean? But I've drove my last truck, my last OBS I built, 5.3 turbo. I had a 4L80E in it. And I pulled it out, and I put the TH400 in it, and it was a much more fun truck to drive with the 400. But it drank a lot more fuel too. But it was a lot more fun to drive with the 400. I'm gonna be honest. The 80E was nice, but the 400 was better. It was more fun. Now, was it? It just had a converter, and that's it. It had nothing else done to it. That's all it had was just a converter. And basically a burnout truck, something like that. It wasn't no race truck. I took it to the track once, and did it do anything? No. Did it run a respectable number? I don't think so. What kind of power did it make? I have no idea. Never stuck it on a dyno. But it was fun to drive. I do know that. 5.3 with a 78, 75. What do they call it? What do they call that turbo? I can't remember what they call that turbo. But and TBSS intake with decapped injectors. And I had fun. I had fun driving that truck, man. Really had fun. And the stance on that truck was a lot better stance than the truck I have now. It had suspension, Beltec suspension on it, the flip kit, lowering spindles. It was a lot better suspension. The truck I have now was a V6 truck and 100% stock before I started doing anything with it. So that's what it is, man. All right, I fired it up for y'all, man. Appreciate everybody that's rocking with me. Appreciate every last one of y'all that hit that subscribe. Appreciate y'all spending that time with me, hanging out with me. Be on the lookout for more videos to come. Be on the lookout for that engine stand run. Not that engine. See, this is sitting on an engine stand. It's on an engine stand, not an engine run stand. Just an engine stand. that's what I'm giving away. I'm gonna give away that engine stand. Be on the lookout for that. And diving into her box Chevy. Appreciate that pop. Diving into finishing up her box Chevy, the 6.0 4L80 with the factory ECM build. Richard holding her truck plus cam. So yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Be blessed. Stay blessed. Swaps out.